He only thinks about scoring, and he can make assists as well. We saw that fantastic pass that he made to Vinicius. I mean, the confidence of Benzema is at the top. You know, he went back to with the national team. He's the captain of Real Madrid. Tonight he scored a hat-trick, made 1 assist. What more you can have? Nothing much.
Let's put our man Pablo Zabaleta on the spot a little bit here. Who you going with, Pablo? Karim Benzema or the player that was linked to your former club, Harry Kane?
Oh.
Well, that is a tough question, but I love Benzema. I mean, look at the stats. A guy who can score 30 goals in the last 3 seasons, you know, he's the best. He's one of those players that's, you know, that he will score goals and just bring the ball into the box, and that's it. You know, every time he's there, the right time, the right position, I just love him.
Is there a Benzema dependencia here with Real Madrid? I mean, we've talked a lot about the other pieces around him, but at the end of the day, it's his hat-trick that's the difference in this game.
Right. So if you're Carlo Ancelotti and you want to bubble wrap somebody in training, it's Karim Benzema. Never mind in Hazard. Bubble wrap Karim Benzema. Because if he were to pick up an injury, drama. Tragic news for Real Madrid. There's nobody that can do what he does for this team. Nobody else. Nobody else in that group can do what he does, or even approximate what he does. He is so critically important to their success, not only because of the goals, and we see the goals, and that's clear and for everybody to see. The movement, the rotation, when he drops off into a playmaking position, when he goes into wider areas, you think, why is he getting himself away from goal? And yet, once the ball is rotated over to the other side and the ball is crossed into the box, who's there? It's him. He recognizes a space where he can build on the play, but then he also recognizes a space that he can attack the goal so that he can be the one that provides that final touch. He has so much variety and flexibility to his game, and there is a maturity to Karim Benzema in understanding, you know what? I'm the leader of this team. It's up to me. And he's not running away from that responsibility. He's right there sticking his chest out and say, yeah, you guys need a hat-trick? I'm your guy. And he continues to deliver at a very high level.
Real Madrid wins, but it's very much this match a story of two halves. The defensive struggles that were there in the opening 45 for Real Madrid didn't cost them in the second 45, but I think they were still there. Pablo, what did you make of the adjustments in the second half and what Real Madrid was able to do defensively?
Well, I think obviously a bit of balance. I mean, obviously they are an attacking team. They always try to bring so much players in attacking, and obviously you have defender in that they need to make sure that they always in the right position to avoid any counterattack. I mean, we have seen a couple of mistakes in the first half that probably they had done a bit better in the second half, but obviously there's still so much to be done in the defense. For me, Alaba, even Mendy, left back, they are two huge players for that team in the back four. Hopefully they can bring them back as soon as possible from injury. Champions League coming up. So for a team like Real Madrid, they definitely need to be more solid defensively.
I can tell you, they were fractionally better defensively in the second half. And I mean fractionally. And when I say fractionally, I really mean, okay, you know what? They didn't turn the ball over coming out of the back the way that they did in the first half for that first goal. There weren't as many mistakes passing out of the back, but still, there were chances out there for Celta Vigo. Nolito has one. Courtois has to come with a double save. Against a better team, with better players, with better decisions in the final third, this is a 5-5 game. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that, in that whenever Celta Vigo was able to complete 2 or 3 passes in transition, Real Madrid's like, mommy, where do I go now? Who's got him? Who's got him? They're running and chasing shadows, and you wouldn't expect that to happen to a team like Real Madrid. But to us, neutrals, the important thing is, anytime we watch Real Madrid, we know this for certain. They're going to be goals.
Yep.
It's going to be back and forth. It's going to be open. It's going to be exciting. Defensively, not so much for this team.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.